Hey, Alicia, Nick O'Neill here with Leo Digital SEO. Appreciate you speaking on the phone with me earlier today. I've got a video here for Thomas Turfgrass and the website and just a couple pointers on what y'all can start doing right now. Start increasing your online presence and start beating some of that competition out in the area that you're in, right? And so first things first, logo and website is very clean, very nice visualization to the client or the consumer. But let's jump into that content side of things, and it's going to be Google likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words, depending on the competition and number of keywords needed. So you might be asking what a keyword is, and that's anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product, right? And in your content, you can place these keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website found for. So might be grass and installation Wharton, landscaping Wharton. Those would count as keywords, right? And so let's see how many words you do have on your homepage. And we see that you have around 262 words. And you're going to want to get that up to at least 1,500 so that Google can consider you an authority, right? And we've got your top competition right here, Texas Grass in the area. And we want to just see how many words they have on their website, and we see that they've got about 473 words. So a little bit higher than y'all, but easily beatable. And y'all can put about 1,500 to 2,000 words on there. Then you will start to beat them out, right? And you're going to want to start to put those keywords in, as y'all do have 496 of those keywords. And we can see that your competition has about 1,000. And so we can look and see exactly what keywords are working for them. This is Eris, a tool that I use, by the way. Gets more in-depth data of what's going on with the websites and the competition, right? And so we see that they have the keyword grass producers, and that's about 2.3 thousand people searching that monthly. And the keyword difficulty is on how hard it's going to be to rank for that word, right? And that's 11 out of 100 that they've got right here. And they're getting 137 people visiting their website specifically just off of that keyword alone. So you do want to take importance to the keywords that you're using. We can look at a couple other ones, right? And some of these have zero difficulty. That might be Dell's Grass Farm, Sod's Farms in Texas. And there's plenty of more that can go on and on about it, right? And so let's go on to that second point that I'm going to be pointing out, and that's going to be backlinks. And a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another website, or in this case, one website linking back to your website. And it's literally like a populated contest in Google's eyes. So these endorsements, these links, they act like endorsements from other websites that are going back to your website, right? And Google uses these to build trust in your business by seeing others, quote unquote, vouching for you and your business website. So I do want to point out, though, that not all links are relevant. And you want to stay industry related, and local websites will work best. So we can see that you have 280 backlinks over there at Thomas Turfgrass, with 39 websites referring back to their business page, right? And we look at your top competition, we see that they have 942 backlinks with 74 referring domains. If you did want to get more in depth, there are some free tools out here to look this stuff up, but you can go in depth and you say if it's working for them, the websites that are vouching for them or leading back to their website, why would it not work for you, right? And so we can see a couple of them that are industry related, the grassoutlet.com, and that has a pretty powerful one right there. And this is, again, the power of the link that is, or the website that is linking back to the website is out based off of 100. So these you're not going to want to use. These are good ones as they're industry related and bringing good power, especially these right here. And so, yeah, that's what you're going to want to do, because it's literally like a populated contest with Google to see who has the most people pointing back to them, right? And so you're going to went ahead and get those backlinks up. My third and final point that I have for Thomas Turfgrass is going to be citations. And so let's go over here to the Google Map Pack area, and we see that a citation is anywhere that you have your business name, address, or service area and phone number exactly as it is per your Google business page, right? And so these citations, they help you rank in the map pack, which is extremely important for local business, since these can generate huge amounts of revenue. And so these citations are included in directories like Yelp, Angie's, Expertise, BBBs, and there's hundreds of others you may have heard of. Another good example of this would be social media accounts or sites. And so, for example, if Thomas Turfgrass has a Facebook business page, as long as they have their business name, address, and number exactly as it is on their Google business page, on that Facebook page, right? Then that will count as one citation from Facebook. And then you can go to Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, you name it. There are 100 of directories out there. And so as soon as you start getting those up, the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google starts to see you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is they are to rank you up here in this map pack session. And those backlinks that we talked about earlier, winning that quote unquote popularity contest, is to start ranking you higher here in this organic section, which we do know is important. So I just want to recap and back and look at that content, that you're getting that content up, which is 1,500 to 2,000 words with those keywords put in there. We know that there's many more keywords that you can actually use to start generating more traffic and leads. And then on that second note, we want to get those backlinks up that we talked about. Start winning that popularity contest. We'll have more websites coming into this business website and more backlinks and more powerful ones at that, not just random ones, industry related and local websites as well, to start bringing more eyes into this page and start ranking up in this organic section right here. And last but not least, we had that citations that we talked about with that business name, address, and number. You're going to want to get those up, right? So you can start being the number one right here in this little map pack section for when people do put in landscaping, Wharton, Texas, or in general of that area, right? And so you might be asking, why would you want to do that? Well, let's take a look at the number one competitors that you have over there. And we can see that Turfgrass Producers of Texas, they are bringing in around almost 2,000 people are clicking and going to their website monthly. And that's just monthly. And this is a tool that I use. So the numbers per Google are always higher. I can't be exact with this just tool, but they are always higher, right? And so let's say that 10% of those 2,000 people are actually picking up the phone and calling. We got around 200 people calling you, and y'all close out just half of those 200. So you've got 100 new jobs per month. I don't know what your profit margins are, but I can guess that that is a pretty good generation of revenue into your pocket, right? And so, yeah, Miss Alicia, this is what I do for a living. If you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out to me for a little 10 to 15 minute phone call, and I can help you out with a little bit of information, or we can just talk about the goals, and I can do the research to find exactly what could be realistic for y'all's business and what it might take to reach those goals, right? If not, that's okay as well. No harm, no foul. This video is meant to be helpful. These are tips that you can start doing yourself right now with the business. You might want to go ahead and start doing those right away, though, as it does take a little bit of time for Google to start noticing you doing better than your competition, right? And so I do appreciate it, Miss Alicia. Again, my name is Nick O'Neill, and feel free to reach out to me whenever, as my door is always open. Appreciate you for watching, and I really hope this helps. Have a great day, Miss Alicia.